Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to this week's reset. Welcome to our weekly shop reset. Well, you know what? We might as well talk about it really quick too. And our patch notes for this week. Now we know that today is actually version 11.20.1, if I'm not mistaken, because there was an update about it. Actually, let me double check this first. And that does mean a couple of things. Yes, let's see. It is version 11.21, 11.21. So we are right now in version 11.21, and well, patch notes wise, we have this: the Spectral Blade. Homebase's favorite husk carving tool is returning the Ghostly Blade. This Ghostly Blade uses above average attack speed to deal high sustained damage with moderate impact. Unleashes Spectral Slash to warp to the targeted enemy, dealing heavy damage and staggering smaller enemies. So that's it. That's it for our patch notes. I guess our patch notes for version 11.21, but we did know that they were going to be out. They did say out of the office a few days, but it ended up being a few weeks, at least a couple of weeks, which again, you know, we understand what the new system now is in Save the World, how updates are going to be coming out, no longer patch notes, but we do have the home base status report, which is pretty much our patch notes. And they did let us know last week that there was not going to be anything else this week apart from the Spectral Blade, but also giving us time to finish up the 4 Fortnite quest lines, because they will be leaving in version 11.30, and that is what's coming next week. Version 11.30, 11.30 is coming next week, and we're also going to be talking about what's leaving in that version, and also what might be coming a little bit. We're going to talk about in a second. So we've got the Spectral Blade, which if we go over to the item shop and we take a look here in the items, there it is, the Spectral Blade. Now, I am going to purchase this one. If you guys have been watching for a while, you guys will know that I have several of these. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff that I always recommend for you to get. Go ahead and get your armory slots. And actually, it's kind of crazy. I didn't realize all of the stuff I had been doing recently. My reperk, if you guys remember, I was almost back up to 50,000 reperk. Check this out. I'm going to buy this 2K. And for those of you who don't know, I do recommend to get the uncommon and rare if you need it, and of course all the evolution materials. But honestly, right now, if you're doing the regular Storm King, if you're grinding the regular Storm King, you are going to get plenty of this, a lot more actually than you would get here, which is pretty great. And of course, the legendary flux if you need it, if you're going to be leveling stuff up. Schematic wall lights if you want to do jail builds, right there. And the event items more than likely will still be here until the end of season 11, but we are going to be entering a new event, so unless they tell us, you still have a little bit of time to get these. I will be picking all these up sometime this weekend though. So I'm going to go check my resources. Remember, I was almost at 50,000 reperk. Yeah, that's how much I went down in leveling up and changing perks on my launchers, on a bunch of different stuff, trying to do the Storm King. That was kind of crazy, guys. It was kind of crazy. I am a little low on rare perk ups. I'm going to go ahead and get those, and definitely going to have to, you know, pick up. Well, I'm going to just be doing a lot of regular Storm King because I am not really enjoying the Mythic Storm King. I'm actually going to be doing a video very soon about that, and I'll be talking about that. Probably you guys will see it before this weekend, of how I feel about the Mythic Storm King, because it's really not a favorite of mine. But let's go over and take a look at the Spectral Blade. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Spectral Blade really liked me during the, actually really liked me during the what's it called, during the last birthday event. I ended up getting 4 more on top of the one I already have. The one I have right now is Sunbeam, and actually what I'm going to be doing is, just to show you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be getting one that is going to be now, originally, this is what I was going to do. I was originally going to make one that was going to be energy, one that was going to be physical, and one that was going to be water in Obsidian and in Shadow Shard, or Bright Core instead of Sunbeam. But actually what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of making two, and I'm going to be making my swords bright core more than not. Now the only blade that I will, well, the only one that I can is my Masamune. I'm going to keep that Sunbeam because of that extra damage, and because this right here is my ideal setup for, this is like my ideal setup for any blade. Triple attack speed with a life leech. This right here is the setup that I enjoy the most. It's the setup that I love the most. Now, yes, I cannot talk about this. I cannot talk about the Spectral Blade without talking about the new Storm King's Ravager. Now, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go into a mission right now, because I want to show you guys the comparison. So that's it, guys. That's all we have. Don't forget, this is the last week to finish up these missions. Make sure you do it. Get all 4 of them done. I'm trying to get them done. We're not exactly sure when dungeons are leaving, but they haven't said that they're leaving yet, so they're more than likely going to stick around for a while. And also the Storm King's Domain seems to be here for a while too, if not permanently. I really hope they leave it here permanently, because the 116, the 125, the 103, and the 94, those that appear here are my favorites. They are by far my favorites. These 4, I could just do that all day long. And you guys know, if you've been here in the stream, you know that I just love just doing these all day long. I'm not a huge fan of the Mythic Storm King, and again, I'll talk about it in the future, even though we do get the weapons from that one. So what I want to do is I'm going to go into level 140 mission. We're going to go right here into this fight category, Storm 2, and I do want to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the well, I want to show you guys my well, let's go here. We're gonna go Paleo now. I do want to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the Mythic with, well, I can't really do that. Maybe a side-by-side comparison of my, why am I not, there we go, finally. Maybe a side-by-side comparison. Well, I want to show you guys the Spectral Blade, because it is amazing. And you know what? Yes, I will show you guys a side-by-side with what is arguably right now the best weapon in the game, or the best sword in the game, which is the Mythic Storm King. Sorry, the Mythic Sword. And I gotta tell you, even if you don't have the Mythic Sword, the Spectral Blade is amazing. If you don't have the Masamune, which unless you're fighting against water enemies, the Masamune is the absolute greatest sword there's out there. Also combined with the Paleoluna setup. And I'll show you guys the Paleoluna setup in a little bit. But the only reason, and for me, because I use the Paleoluna setup, I prefer using a triple, the Masamune is the only weapon that has the triple speed single life leech, which is absolutely incredible. And I decimate. I absolutely, completely, and totally decimate everything. So let me show you guys. So this one has a life leech, yes, yeah. So let me show you guys these real quickly. My Storm King's Ravager right now has double attack, single life leech, physical with extra damage to miss monsters and bosses. You guys probably know why. My Masamune, of course, is fire, because that's all it can be. Triple attack speed with life leech. It's wonderful. And finally, my Spectral Blade is not all legendary. Now, I know that's going to cause a little bit of, confusion here, but it's okay. It's okay. But again, it does have, I do have life leech, double, single damage, and double attack speed. Now, the attack speed does change a little bit. We're talking about a 10% difference in attack speed. This right here is the best. It's amazing. This is going to be my my Mythic Sword. Still very fast, extremely fast, very good. I mean, still, this is still faster. And then, of course, the Spectral Blade, which is going to be just a little bit slower, just a tiny bit slower. But as you guys can see here, that hit 85. That was amazing. Let's see here against this guy. We're doing 120s, 111s. And again, this is even with this blade not being, it's not legendary. It's not legendary yet, and it's still absolutely wonderful. The Spectral Blade is going to have the fast forward to the enemy, exactly the same as the Mythic Sword. I think the Mythic Sword goes a little further, but something that I didn't find out until recently when I started using the Mythic Sword is I thought the Mythic Sword was the only one that could teleport you to your target. So for example here, if I go like this and I see a target, I can't see it. Oh, here we go, here. So if I see a target there and I go to the side, look, it still goes to it. And I found out that you can also do that with the Spectral. The Spectral also, as long as you're kind of close, it'll go straight to it. And it does that amazing damage there. It's just absolutely amazing. It's incredible. This is probably one of my favorite things of this sword, and now the Storm King as well. And yes, of course, the Storm King is Ravager. The sword is going to be a little bit better. It also has that, you know, that like, oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. This is going to be good. We put the Storm King Ravager against it. 123 my crits. If we try and take the Spectral, oh, I'm going to die. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, I think. How many hits are everybody? Oh, let's get out of the way. Nope. 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 Oh! I didn't think it was going to hit me. But no, it does great. The Spectral Sword, I was trying not to hit him there. The Spectral Sword does absolutely amazing. It does incredibly good damage. Well into the hundreds each time. It's great. But again, it is a lot this setup. And of course, if we want to go absolutely incredible, yeah, it's amazing. But the reason also that I do I do my what's it called? The reason why I do life leech on these is because whenever I use this setup, I do just go straight into it. I dive in head first into danger. So, but again, this is really cool here that it will actually take you straight to them. So that's pretty cool. I've always liked that. I think that's really awesome. But anyway, just to show you guys, if you don't have the Spectral Blade, or you're wondering if you should get the Spectral Blade, my goodness, yes. It is extremely fast. It is extremely awesome. It's just amazing. And yes, if you do have the Mythic Sword, it is going to be a bit better. But trust me, when I say that getting this sword right here, oh, we've got a lot of coal, and we gotta get this. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to do this. I want to show you guys the loadout, but we gotta get this, man. Quartz, you do not leave quartz and coal behind anymore. My goodness, that coal, yeah, that's just crazy. But anyway, before we get into that, because again, that's a topic for another video. I highly recommend that you get the Spectral Blade. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. It is an absolutely amazing weapon. Again, you guys saw my build. That's what I like to do it, because I am going to get a lot of damage from my Paleo Luna setup with Blast from the Past, which I'll show you guys right now really quick. So you guys, if you want to copy it, you guys can see it. So my setup is right here. This is my setup. I've got Saurian Claws, I've got Paleo Luna with Blast from the Past, Saurian Hide, and Saurian Focus, which I just keep it this way because it's not like I'm ever going to use a it's not like I'm going to use a range. I don't use a ranged weapon. That's pretty much the setup I use. Just swords, Legendary Blade, and Battle Beat. You could go with a longer Shadow Stance. Well, no, she can. Yeah, a longer Shadow Stance setup. But this is just my all-around favorite. I've actually thought about changing these up, and maybe I'm going to be putting in the slow field, actually, because slow field is really good. Especially, it gives you that little extra time to take out those enemies that, you know, those pesky smashers that might come at you. But definitely, guys, if you don't have it, 100%, I completely recommend you get the Spectral Blade. I don't think I'm going to get mine because, again, and I will have to be honest about this, now that I have the Mythic Sword, that's just pretty much what I'm using. I'm alternating between this one and the Masamune. If I encounter any enemy that is nature or a smasher or a mini boss, I'll switch to the Masamune, because the Masamune will actually burn through them faster. I really dislike the fact that the Masamune takes 20 batteries. 20 batteries, guys. Come on. They gotta take that away. Those batteries are too precious. But yeah, the Storm King's Ravage is amazing. But if you don't have it, if you don't have the Mythic Sword, or you don't have the Masamune, trust me, the Spectral Blade will take you very far. It is an amazing weapon. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, I am DUJ2. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, keep an eye out, guys, because I have several videos coming out talking about mythic weapons, mythic boss, and all that fun, good stuff that is not fun or good. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.